Come on. Go. Good morning, my people. It's good. Another day, another chance to be great. Monday right now. Feeling good. On the stroll ski with bro. Aiming for a good, I want to say 15 to 20 today. I was feeling great at the minute, to be honest. It was that good. Yesterday I was doing like kick-ups and two-touch with my little brother. So if we're doing that, it's moving fast. But feeling good, man. Feeling good. Can't complain when the sun in it. Foot's feeling strong. The tiniest bit of pain, literally like 3 out of 10 right now. Whereas last week it was like 5. Started the day with a little read journal. Honestly, you need to get on the journaling, man. Especially as guys, I feel like, one, we don't really talk about shit. And two, we don't really, and even when we do, we don't really like go in depth about it. And that can be anything. It can be like your goals. It can be, and it can even be negative stuff. It can be like stuff that's annoying you. It's good to have like a little spot where you just get everything out, to plan things as well. So yeah, man, get on the journaling. It definitely like puts in perspective of what you want to do with your life as well, I feel. Because usually you'll think of what you want to do, not put into motion of what you want to do, i.e. planning and writing it down. But when you write it down, you can look at it from a distance and be like, oh, this is how I will do it. Not just thinking about it and then forgetting about it. You actually have the physical proof to go back to it, adjust it. But you can even look back like a few weeks and think, oh, I've changed since then. I think I've actually aligned my goals a bit more. Appreciate the support on these vlog skis. Gone a bit more crazy than I thought, to be honest. I just thought, let me give it a go and see you messing with it. I feel like longer form content is for me, to be honest. Like, I like TikTok, don't get me wrong, but you can't really you got to say stuff in such a quick amount of time. But the one thing I would say about TikTok, in regards to like all the social medias, I'd say it's probably like the realest one, in a sense where when you're on there and I feel like the general consensus of content on there, people are a lot more real, in a sense where like they display like the actual interest in their personality a lot more. But that goes for YouTube as well, actually. That's probably the best. But TikTok seems to have this like nice sort of like free sort of mentality, where people are happy to do what they want and be a bit more like free with everything, which I do like. Because with like IG and that, I feel like it's just like a highlight reel, man. And even with people's stories, it's always like the best possible thing that could go on there. And nobody ever really seems to, maybe I'm following the wrong people, could be me. But from the vibe that I get, I feel like not a lot of people say things of value or like say like a hardship or like something real. That's why I like, if I find a quote or think of a quote, I'll just fire it on my story, because I know if it resonated with me, it'll probably resonate to somebody else. Like the one I put on my story yesterday about the idea of whatever goal you're trying to chase, it's always going to be a long road. And if you keep going, regardless of what's thrown at you, you'll get there. But on that journey, just make sure you're actually enjoying it, because that's the most important part, really. Even my injury, for example, despite all the hardship of it, I've overall, and I know it sounds so weird, I've enjoyed it. My appreciation for things has increased. I've enjoyed being at home around my family a lot more. I've realised how important nutrition is. I've enjoyed watching myself regain like strength and health. Like, I've enjoyed so many things. Sopranos, may have never started that. You got to find enjoyment even when it's rough. That's the whole point, really. When you complete the goal or the task, you're always just going to look back on, oh damn, It's a rough road to get here, but it was a great road. You're always going to say that. So it's important actually when you're going through that road and facing them rough patches to actually enjoy it. That was a big tangent from TikTok. But TikTok's good, man. I used to think it was bare kiddie, but I actually like it a lot. But I'm messing with the YouTube the most at the minute. Just because you can do this. I feel like not a lot of social medias have the capacity to translate your personality completely across. Whereas with this, it's like, you couldn't get any more complete, really, could you? So yeah, man. YouTube gang. Loving it, to be honest. And as I said before, I can't wait to do normal vlogs. Man had to take every single layer off. I don't even know why I jacketed. My body temperature is naturally cold. Like, even when it's boiling, I still won't be as warm as most people. Maybe I'm cold-blooded, who knows. So I thought, yo, it's a bit breezy today, let me put the jacket on. But that didn't last long. Yeah, man, can't wait to do normal vlogs. I mean, we're kind of getting there now, really. Get some training footage going. But even life vlogs, travel vlogs, all vlogs. But excited, man. Excited for the way this year's going to turn out. I feel like it's going to be a real good one. And this summer I know it's going to be crazy, I can already tell. Gassed, absolutely gassed. Man's going to get in crazy shape, health, working, get a journey going. Yeah, man. The boy is looking forward to it. I feel like we all are, really. We all know that this year's going to be the one. Kobe year, innit? 24. Throw some coconut water in there. This is basically electrolytes. Instead of having them pre-made ones, just have this. And it works just as good, if not better, because it's natural. And this is what we're working with today. We got green apple, pear, nectarine, and celery. You already know the taste test. Sensational. Can't lie, that nectarine's doing something different to it. Tastes more like a fruit, sort of like punch sort of vibe. This low-key taste like a Lipton. That's the closest thing I can think of. Like a mad healthy Lipton. It's not even green actually, this one. It's more like a yellow, but it's like a Lipton celery lemonade. Honestly, man. Bro, look at the skin. Busting. Pause. Juice life, I'm telling you. Get on these now before summer, boys, and even girls, if there's any girls on this channel. Hopefully there is. But get on it, because it'll have your skin and overall health and energy through the roof. Different. Man's really ain't hacking this heat at the minute. Oi! Guy's in a pile of himself. Oi! Brother! Brother! Wake up, bro. It's not that hard. Guy's struggling. Alright, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go sleep. I did 6k steps then, so I'll accumulate another 9 throughout the day. Just walking around doing general tasks is low-key like 1 or 2k steps. And then after my final meal or before my final meal, I'll go for another walk to get the 15 in. But foot's feeling good, man, I can't even lie. Sipping on the Lipton right now, the homemade Lipton. And I'm making some final touches to the latest vlog. I mean, you already would have seen it by now, but I've done a full tutorial how to do the, I ain't got one right now, but I mean, it's kind of crispy still, that just shows. But a full tutorial on how to do the lineup. I feel like every guy should know how to do that, to be honest. It saves you so much like hassle going to the barbers and having to rely on somebody else. As guys, naturally, we don't even like relying on anybody, but if you can rely on yourself to do your trim, you unlock new avenues, man. But the amount of times I've had like shoots the next day or in 2 days, because I know how to do my trim, I don't need to go to the barbers and like rush to get a trim, because sometimes you might not even get the trim. Even like holidays, like it used to always annoy me if I would go away and like say for 1 or 2 weeks, usually 2 weeks, I couldn't get a trim for the 2 whole weeks. But if you know how to do it yourself, you can have 3 trims if you want in 2 weeks. It's A1, man. It is life-changing. So pick up the steps. Man, it's giving you the steps. I'm allowing you to change your life, because it really will, honestly. Like, changed my life. Like, I've not been to the barbers now by choice in like a year, which is mad. Like, my barber has not seen me with an afro. Last time he seen me, I had like a 1 on top. I had waves. So think how long ago. So that just shows. So get learning, man. Also, what we saying about this Thingy album as well, I can't lie, he's done it again. Gunna. I don't care if he snitched. He didn't snitch on me. He didn't snitch on my brothers. He didn't snitch on my mum. So I ain't bothered about who he snitched on. And low-key, I don't even think he did snitch. I feel like the media just paint a narrative at times. But anyway, that album he just dropped, crazy. Like, incredible. He just floats on everything. Even my favourite track, though, is Today I Did Good. Like, you can tell that man has changed because he's talking about fitness. When I heard that track, I was like, yes. It's good to see rappers actually talk about stuff that is actually beneficial, not just stick to the generic shit, popping pills and that. Because to me, I can't lie, like, that shit's kind of corny. That's why I fuck with Larry June. Because all he raps about is real life shit and stuff that actually benefits you. I.e. 7 mile bike ride. I.e. I don't even know, drinking a little tea, going on a... Like, it's always drinking orange juice. Like, it's always wholesome shit. I feel like in the rap game, people have the notion that that's corny because it's not, you're not doing drugs and that, but it's not. You just fucking, you're actually a real person and care about yourself. Like, and I can't lie, I'm even speaking from experience, because I've had when I was injured, at the peak of my injury, I had morphine, and that shit is weird. The fact that man are popping like painkiller pills, like, out of choice, it's not cool, man. And I'm not even like against you doing it, because it's your choice at the end of the day, but nah, I am against you doing it, because you shouldn't do that. Actually, nah, you shouldn't do it. It's not good for you. If it's not good for you, you shouldn't do it. But again, free will, innit? It's your choice. But you and I know, my peoples, we'd much rather have a green juice or go for a 10k run and go for a little lift than pop any sort of pill. And the endorphins you get off that, priceless. Absolutely priceless. That feeling when you're doing a hard workout and you feel like you're going to be sick because you know you push yourself to the limit. No pill can ever replace that. That's how I'm kind of feeling with alcohol as well. I feel like it really doesn't give you like anything. It does, like, for them, like 1 to 2 hours when you're like wavy, it's good. But before that, before that's not that bad, like, because you're in a social environment. But after that, no. After that, you're in the trenches, and not the good trenches, not the trenches by choice. There's the brekkie, man. Got some minced beef, harissa eggs today, some parmesan kale, little homemade harissa dip. Look at that. And of course, the yogurt bowl. Dates, berries, seeds, and of course, Greek yogurt. I'm gonna sip on the remainder of this juice. Shit really is like a Lipton. Get that sauce on the beef. Even throw it on the eggs as well. Honestly, man, making your own sauce, it elevates all your food. Let me try this egg real quick. Might have to be a full tin, can't lie. Crazy. Insane. Yo, it's sunny today, man. Bright ski. Breakfast champions right here, though. All you need, man. What I've like subconsciously started doing in terms of my meals, I'll do like high protein, high fat at the beginning of the day, and then have carbs at the end of the day. What I've noticed is I don't really get that afternoon crash. Because if I was to eat like bread or anything right now, I'd just slump. Even if I'd like had better energy, for some reason it just makes me tired. It's because of the blood sugar levels and the insulin spike it gives you. It just makes you crash. But now that I'm eating like this, just high fats, high protein for breakfast, got way more energy. Like, you don't really need carbs to train. I feel like that's a little bit of a myth. It's more like calories that you need. But try eating like this if you can. If you're getting that crash anyway, I definitely recommend eating like this. This parmesan kale's gone crazy. Look at that. A little bit of beef as well in the sauce. Crazy. Don't tell me veggies don't taste good. So when you're making them.
You have to be accompanied by a sales rep.
Anybody available?
Dale?
Yeah.
I'm going out. 600.
Thanks.
What's good, my people? You already know what's going on. Green juice chronicles. What we're working with today. Celery, of course. Green apple. I went with the lime this time to make it alkaline. Kiwi, ginger, spinach, and pineapple, of course. And I'm going to throw some of this in here. Some coconut water. See what that's saying. This will be my first meal of the day, though. Get them natural carbohydrates in. Them natural salts, electrolytes, all that good stuff. First meal, probably be like an hour after this, hour and a half. Green juice is life, man. Too good, man. For the skin, for the energy, and for the overall feeling. don't underestimate the fact that food actually like makes you feel a certain type of way as well. You know, when you like have bad food and you feel shitty after it, it's the opposite with good food like this. That's probably one of the main reasons why I have good food, to be honest, because the feeling it actually gives you, like physically obviously and mentally. So don't just think this is just for your inside. It's actually for this as well. But let's fire this up. And what I do as well, because your boys hasn't reached the juicer XP level yet, what I'll do, I'll let it sit there for like 5 to 10 minutes, just so it like drains out. Because some of this will be like pulp, so like the actual material of the veg and fruit and that. So let it sit there for a little bit and then pour it. There we have the final result. Time for a little review. Insane. Every time. Yo, that's too good. Especially with that ginger. I did a bit more today, so it's like extra spicy. Lang all that. Them like concoction of fruits and vegetables is just like perfect. Need to get on a green juice life, man. It's a way of life. It's a different way of life. It's good with that coconut water as well. You can definitely taste the difference. Starting your day with this is different, honestly. Energy levels. When you just feel good, you know you've made a good decision, do you know what I mean? Imagine having this for a Mackey's breakfast. I know what I'm picking, man. Also, people have this idea that like healthy food is more expensive. I don't know why, but it really isn't. I made a post on TikTok about food, and then one person commented like, "Oh, this is way too expensive." I was like, "Bro, no, it's not. Like, you go out to eat, you're spending like minimum. Depends where you go in it, but even if you go fast food route, you're spending minimum like £10 to £15. Whereas if you cooked, so you bought, I don't even know, like a pack of minced beef, that would literally cost you like £3 or £4 max. And even if you bought rice, how much is rice? Like a packet of rice is £1. And that is way better for you than eating out. And even with steak, and that steak's what, £5, rice, £1, £2, £7. I'd rather have my own cooked steak over a Mackey's burger or a takeout burger. Do you know what I mean? It's not more expensive. It's crazy that people even say that. It's just like I think it's just like a lazy tactic for people to be like, nah, it's too expensive, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to buy the fast food but they're actually tricked. They think the fast food's cheaper. The only difference is it's faster. And even then, it's not even quicker because you have to go out of your way to go to a food place and order it. Or you're ultra lazy and you do like the Uber Eats shit. But cook, man. It's not expensive. I don't have that idea because it really ain't. And you'll feel way better off it. With these smoothies as well, you got to deep what you're actually like having. Like, think about what I've got in this. I'm about to drink 3 stalks of celery, a full apple, 2 pieces of ginger, a full kiwi, a big handful of spinach, like a quarter of a pineapple, and then some lime, and coconut water, and actual water, all in one drink. All that's in my body before I've had a full meal. It's a no-brainer to me. I'll admit it's low-key hard eating veg all the time. Imagine having to eat all of that way too long. And by the time you're eating it all, you'll be full for the actual food you want to eat. And then you won't even enjoy just eating all that. So blend it, man. I'm telling you, green juice is life. va faire des conneries ailleurs. Putain.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, toi? Tu veux que je change des chansons suédois?
Vas-y, vas-y, enchaîne.